Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Zemanek, and our question this time is from North Dakota. And she writes, why did God kill Uzzah for trying to keep the ark from falling off the cart? Seems kind of mean to me. This is a fantastic question, and I'm glad that you asked because it helps us to come to grips with who God is and who we are as individuals. The situation is found as they're moving the Ark of the Covenant from one place back to Jerusalem, and they put it on a cart. And as they're going along, the cart hits a bump, and the Ark begins to fall, and Uzzah puts his hand out to stop it from falling and probably breaking into pieces. And God kills him. Seems a little mean. But let's take a look at it from a broader perspective, a little bit bigger picture, and let's see what was really taking place. First thing is that Uzzah was participating in a national disobedience because God told them numerous times how to carry the ark. They're supposed to have these poles that slid through the rings on the side, and then 4 men would carry it, one at each end of these 2 poles. And so for them to put the ark on the cart and haul it along was disobedience because God had told them a number of places. Exodus 25, and Numbers 4 and Numbers 7 are 3 examples of this. Second, Uzzah was participating in a national insult to God as their king. In their day, carts were used to carry objects and animals, not royalty. And God was their king, the king of Israel. David was sort of a figurehead, but God was always the king. And kings were carried just as the ark was, on these platforms where men would carry them on the shoulders. And they would go this way everywhere they went as a sign of respect for their ruler. The Ark of the Covenant was the representative of God's presence. And for them to not carry it properly, but to put it on this cart like it was an animal or, pardon me, some dung, was an insult. And third, Uzzah was participating in a national disrespect for their relationship with God in the covenant. Remember, this is not just the ark, it's called the Ark of the Covenant. It is the sign of God's commitment to them and their commitment to Him. And so God is watching this national situation evolve, and one of the men involved was Uzzah. And when he reached out and touched it, which he wasn't to do, that was the final insult, and God killed him. And so rather than seeing this as a rash God who's angry and just loses his temper and kills somebody, understand that what's really at play here is the patience of God. Because God could have killed him or anyone else involved early on as they showed this kind of horrid disrespect for God, for His rules, and for His relationship. He also showed great restraint because he didn't just kill Uzzah, he could have killed everybody. But he only killed the guy who crossed that final line. And finally, it shows God's commitment to His people because God could have said, that's it, you guys are driving me crazy, I'm done with this. But He doesn't abandon His relationship, and He doesn't abandon His place as their God. Rather, He continues with the relationship all the way through, even until Jesus comes, and even till today, where we're grafted into that relationship. Well, I'm Stephen Zemanek. Those are my thoughts. And remember, because of Jesus, life is good today.